5-minute warning, your team is an official. 5-minute warning.
From Dignity Health Sports Park, welcome to coverage of LA Galaxy 2 and the USL Championship. Tonight, Galaxy 2 hosting Las Vegas Lights FC. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino alongside Christian Miles. Happy to have you on board for this one, wherever you are joining us via the LA Galaxy platforms, as well as SiriusXM FC Channel 157. Thank you for joining us here this evening. Galaxy 2 look to get back into the winners column and move into a playoff position in the Western Conference. They're currently 1 point back of San Diego for second, so a great opportunity here tonight, Christian.
Joe, tonight it's all about bounce back ability, and the LA Galaxy 2 trying to come back after that disappointing 3-0 home loss against San Diego Loyal. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas Lights, suffering a tough loss in Phoenix on Friday.
Yeah, they lost 5-1, and basically they're running out of time.
Now let's take a look at the way they shape up right now, and Frank Yallop making some wholesale changes. Lalo Delgado back in goal. Moby Fair will come into a holding role in midfield. That will push Seth Moses in the center of defense alongside Johnny Fennick in a 4-2-3-1 setup. Yamakani Chester, of course, scoring in that 4-3 loss here in Carson late last month against Galaxy 2. And the new man up top, it's going to be Quincy Amarikwa, much traveled in MLS. He's got a lot of experience. He brings strength, grit, and leadership. They're going to need it tonight. Still looking for his first goal now in his third game in charge in the lineup after signing with Las Vegas Lights earlier this month. So indeed, they're looking for goals right now. Perhaps Amarikwa is the man that could bring them.
Galaxy 2 looking to rebound from their loss last time out to San Diego here in this building. Couple of changes from last game.
Yeah, we take a look at the way it shapes up here for Junior Gonzalez. Said, hey, he wants a little bit more leadership in the back. So here comes the big captain, 25-year-old Jesus Vasquez will partner the young 17-year-old Jalen Neal as one of those two changes. Ontiveros keeps his spot at right. Cuevas has come in, supplying a lot of goals from dead balls. It'll be Saldana and Vera coming in for the suspended Alejandro Alvarado. Augie Williams up top with 7 goals. However, for the Galaxy, it's all about Jesus Vasquez. He provides that leadership. He provides that judgment, the head on the swivel. He leads from the back. He's vociferous and big and strong, and also provides an aerial threat on attacking set pieces.
The captain is back. The last time these clubs met, it was a scoring fest in a Galaxy 2 victory by a count of 4-3. LA Galaxy 2 is home to Las Vegas Lights FC, and the first kick is straight ahead. Stay with us.
This is LA.
Esto es LA.
Ciudad de Los Ángeles.
This is our city.
Esta es nuestra casa.
Since 1996.
Since 1996.
Esta es nuestra
This is
familia.
our family.
Familia.
Our club. Supporting each other.
Supporting our team. Champions. Here.
Ahora.
Siempre. LA.
Good ball to a good area, it's a goal! Sebastian Lletget, he did it again! Headed in, Daniel Steres. That's a nice touch from Pavard. Still Christian Pavard! Let's see first, Corona! Oh boy, it's a good chance for Alvarez! His first MLS goal. He's got an open goal. Score!
The United Soccer League, all 35 championship clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. Please join us for a 15-second moment of silence as we are all united against racism.
Dale, 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 Blanco. Dale, Tinero, dale.
We are underway here at Dignity Health Sports Park as Las Vegas will have the ball to our left. And attack from left to right. The long ball into the Galaxy defense. Cuevas will collect it along the near side. It'll come out of play over the near side touch. And a throw in here for Las Vegas.
Joe, it's really important for Los Dos to start well. Junior Gonzalez telling me that is the case. They need to have a right mentality, a strong mentality from the get-go. The last time out, the opposition scored just 34 seconds in. They can't afford to concede that early goal tonight.
Here's Billingsley out now for Las Vegas. He's bracketed. Out comes Augustine Williams with possession. He'll get the throw in as Moses steps in front there. Difference, though, is the captain is back tonight in Vasquez organizing that back four, and he's been brilliant throughout the season.
Adds a little more strength to the spine, that leadership role as well. A tweak to the system here tonight for Frank Yallett. Moby Fair will slot in central defense. Smith Moses will keep his spot alongside Robinson as part of that double pivot, and Yamakani Chester out wide on the right.
Here's Gutierrez with the attempted cross on the left side. That is blocked by Billingsley. He's trying to clear it and brought down. That's foul, free kick. Junior Gonzalez for LA Galaxy 2.
Well, communication, get his lines closer, defend better, and as I said, come out and start strong. They can't afford to come out flat. Perhaps it was match fatigue, but this is a team that's looking for consistency. Remember, it's still a very young group. 5 teenagers in the first 11 tonight for Los Dos.
Pressure building. Here comes Sandoval now for Las Vegas. The shot to the near post. And Romero got a piece of it. Corner kick, first one of the night.
Well, that's what Sandoval will bring you. Gunpowder in those boots, and he scored some good ones this year. Found that space just in between the lines, slipping right past the middle of the park at Saldana and lets loose, and Romero at full stretch. It might have been off target, but safety first approach from the LA Galaxy 2 goalkeeper.
Corner kick coming from the right side, sent into the area, cleared away by Augustine Williams. It'll come back into midfield. Las Vegas still on possession. Another early ball into the box, cleared away by Ontiveros. So it'll go out the far side. This should be a foul. No, says the referee. We continue. The clearance by Galaxy 2, not good enough. On to the near side it comes. Here comes Chester for Las Vegas. Watched by one defender. Nice job there. One by Cuevas, and out of play. Throw in Frank Yallop.
Well, said he's come in to really just stabilize this team. Took over for the dismissed Eric Ronaldo back in June. He's trying to steer them in. It's a team, Joe, that's just in flux right now. So many new arrivals, looking for goals, departures, injuries. Frank Yallop, an experienced man, of course, as we know, in his time with the LA Galaxy back in 2006 and 2007. And, of course, a 2-time MLS Cup winner as well.
Both times with the San Jose Earthquakes there. Free kick coming up. I should say throw-in coming up here for Las Vegas. Billingsley will take it. About 15 yards shy of the corner kick spot to the offensive end. So Las Vegas has had the more aggressive start here. It's a more important game. Not to say this game is not important for Galaxy 2, but their season is on the line. They must get a result here this evening.
Yes, indeed. In Vegas, as we mentioned, you know, they can't afford to drop points realistically out of the title or the playoff race already. But if they do lose to this Los Dos team, mathematically, they are out. Remember, the first tiebreaker is wins if they are level on points.
Vasquez on the near side defensively for the Galaxy, comes out with possession. He'll find Cuevas. The clearance not good enough there. Sandoval, he's taken off the ball. Another corner kick here for Las Vegas. So a bright start for Las Vegas. They got one shot on goal. They have their second corner of the night, and they've pinned Galaxy 2 in their own half for the first few minutes of this match.
And they're playing like a team that came off a shellacking 5-1 in Phoenix on Friday night. Big shakeup in the lineup. Frank Yallop has lit a fire.
This ball should bend in towards goal. The left-footed cross towards the backside of the 6. Out comes Romero, does well. Pulls it out of the air quickly, punts downfield. Onto the right side it goes. Jorge Hernandez on possession, tries to play it across, looking for Gutierrez, cleared away by Fair. And Moses is there now for Las Vegas. Billingsley on the near side. As they'll build up the right wing, he's got Sandoval. You'll find him. Now Chester. Watched by Cuevas. Back in for Sandoval. He'll have a go at goal. A hard dipping ball that Romero does well. No rebound. No touches yet by Quincy Amarikwa, the former MLS player. Most of his years with San Jose.
Well traveled, actually, playing with DC United last term. Signed on a free, great pickup, and Frank Yallop knows him very well after drafting him. Back in the day, when those two linked up at the Earthquakes, and actually linked up later in Yallop's career when he was the head coach at the Chicago Fire. But he brings that real strong, robust presence. He'll occupy those two defenders. It'll be an interesting matchup with Amarikwa up top there as a lone striker, just trying to find that channel between Jalen Neal and the big, strong Jesus Vasquez.
Throw in here for Galaxy 2 on the near side. Hernandez, you'll find Gutierrez. Back in for Gutierrez, the return service. Hernandez is dumped outside the park. This is a free kick here for Galaxy 2 right at the touchline as they were working through some tight quarters there.
Big night for Roy Hernandez. Junior Gonzalez telling us, hey, he wants to play centrally, and had a chance to get a run out the last time out, brought off at halftime. Giving him another chance here and see if he can pull the strings. They really need for him to be the conduit, that link between midfield and attack, and provide a partner and understanding with Augie Williams up top, who all too often this season has been left on an island, isolated by himself. See how it pans out.
He certainly was last match against San Diego. He was bracketed by 3 defenders every time a ball went into him in the offensive end. We'll see if Galaxy 2 can rectify that this evening. Gutierrez will knock this one back to the stripe. Collected by Saldana inside the circle. He'll play it onto the right side. Ontiveros ahead to Navas now. Watched there by one defender in De La Fuente. Galaxy 2 switching the point of the attack to the left side. Gutierrez brings it down well. Watched by one defender in Billingsley. Good battle there. And Billingsley will come out with a win. He'll get a little help from Fair. Galaxy 2 trying to pin the ball deep. This will be a foul against Gutierrez. And a free kick for Las Vegas.
No change of shape as usual. Gutierrez providing that delivery and having a little bit of an extracurricular conversation with the referee after diving in on that challenge. And Billingsley coming up the worst for wear, taking the brunt of that tackle. But Gutierrez really provides that extra dimension on the left that will push Nava over to the right. One of those two changes is Alvarado out, and interesting role tonight for Adrian Vera, partnering Saldana in that double pivot in midfield.
Here's Chester on the near side of the area, plays it back to the spot. Good opportunity here by De La Fuente, and right on the goalkeeper Romero. Another save here for Abraham Romero for Galaxy 2, and Las Vegas creating chances that are better each time. That was a very clean look for De La Fuente.
And it did have some good progress down this right-hand side, pulled it back across, and the right back, Ontiveros, gets sucked in, and just not enough power that time from De La Fuente. He's got to hit this harder. It was good play, good build-up to be applauded here from Las Vegas, who started the brighter of these two teams in the first 9 minutes.
Throwing for Las Vegas. Inside the 9th minute, 0-0 here. Las Vegas, the better of the two teams at the moment. Fair. Able to play this across his defense. Fennick. Again Fair. Watch there by Augustine Williams. It'll come all the way back to the goalkeeper Delgado. He'll collect and knock long. Amarikwa offside. Possession back to Galaxy 2.
We expected a high-scoring affair. That's what we got the last time these two met, just 16 days ago. 7-goal thriller with Galaxy 2 winning out, and 2 of those 7 goals coming in the first quarter of an hour.
Neal able to play this one ahead. It'll come into center. Here's Vera. It's brought down by Quincy Amarikwa. That's a foul. Free kick for Galaxy 2, just shy of the center circle here. Here's Hernandez. Back it comes to Neal. Jalen Neal, the youngster. Romero outside his net. He'll collect. Over to Vasquez. Again, Romero one more time. Find some possession here, I think, for Galaxy 2 and balance the match out. Long ball on the right side now. Nava pushing forward. Watched by one defender there. On the far side, Wagner. Back out. Again, Nava on possession. Good give and go into the corner. Defensively done well. De La Fuente is there. Nowhere to go. Back out Jorge Hernandez one more time. A couple of step overs inside the right corner of the area. Has a go at goal. It's blocked. Rebound cleared by Chester towards the near side. Gutierrez trying to knock in for Augustine Williams and cleared out. Nice job by Vera. Keeps this one alive for Galaxy 2. And back they go into midfield and they'll reset.
It is a player that kind of is the quintessential Junior Gonzalez Los Dos player in 2020. It is Adrian Vera. We've seen him at left back. We've seen him on the left side of midfield. And of course on the right, deputizing for the suspended Alvarado. And he'll play more of that 8 role. We'll see Alvarado in that traditional number 6 role.
Nice dummy play here by Gutierrez to the left side. Cuevas plays it across the top of the box, or the top of the 6-yard box, I should say. And Galaxy 2 come out with possession, keeping this one alive. Hernandez. Watch there by Moses. To the corner it goes. The one-time cross down low. Redirects towards Hernandez, trying to keep this one alive. And the clearance off of Hernandez and right to the goalkeeper Delgado, who has to smother it in his 6-yard box.
Higher pressure when they do lose the ball. The Galaxy listening to their head coach, Junior Gonzalez, closing those lines down, making it really difficult for Las Vegas after Las Vegas wins possession back. They will press at times.
And that's what they're doing here. They won possession back again. Gutierrez, this time indecisive, allowing for the ball to be poked away. Las Vegas will come out with possession. Sandoval ahead to Chester, defensive side of the circle. He'll knock it back. Fennec is there. He'll play onto the left side. Wagoner. Watch there by Nava. Fennec one more time. They'll switch it towards center this time. And collected by Robinson. He'll push forward. Amarikwa one time over. Chester on the near side. Trying to turn the corner here on Cuevas. He'll take him into the corner. And now the left-footed cross into the area, looking for Amarikwa. The clearance comes top of the box. Moses keeps it alive. De La Fuente settles. Sandoval on his left foot, decides to go left again. Again, De La Fuente sent it in towards the spot, and Neal with the clearance.
Real good individual play, an important header from Neal to knock away the cross from Chester. Proper intervention. He's coming off a couple of performances that weren't exactly seeing him at his best. Challenge tonight, and having Jesus Vasquez, the team captain, next to him will do nothing but lift his confidence at this point. The kid has such a high ceiling, Joe. Real immense potential.
Galaxy trying to build it now. Augustine Williams, left side of Gutierrez. He's playing back for Williams. Backside of the 6, a little long. Good idea, but it's a little long and out of play. And a goal kick. Going back to your comment, having Vasquez alongside, having the veteran, the captain, allows him to play his own position. When 2 youngsters are back there, like we saw last time for Cranes and Neal together, two 17-year-olds, they maybe are thinking a little bit too much about things, maybe trying to help each other too much.
Well, it revealed itself that it was a real poor defensive outing. Anytime you concede 3 goals in the first half, obviously there wasn't something right with the mix for Cranes and Neal. Yes, they may have trained together, but when you're playing together for one of the first few times on the pitch at this level, it's an entirely different animal.
Vasquez will clear once again. This will go the length of the field. Redirected back into midfield. Chester can't find it. Nice job by Vera. He'll get possession back for Galaxy 2. Cuevas and back to Vasquez. All the way back to his goalkeeper. LA Galaxy fans can now place a deposit for the 2021 season ticket memberships, ensuring first access to Dignity Health Sports Park's best seating locations at the best rates for the 2021 MLS campaign. Visit LAGalaxy.com/since96 to learn more. Through ball intended for Hernandez, a little long, and back to Delgado. He plays in the midfield. This will come to Neal. That one almost taken off his foot by De La Fuente. Vasquez calmly plays it out the near side. Although the Galaxy look a little shaky right now. They gave up possession again. Sandoval able to play it ahead to De La Fuente. Cleared out one more time by Vasquez, but they cannot find possession. Chester trying to play this one through. This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Off the play, I believe, and a free kick.
And he's trying to let it play through, and it was De La Fuente who hit the deck, and this will put them in a slight bit of peril. De La Fuente, a crafty customer.
Good restart opportunity.
Let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look at it. It all started with Chester here. Coming in is Sandoval, and it was De La Fuente who took that challenge, let it play on. call it back here, and we'll see how they line it up. De La Fuente might have a go himself. It does sit up nicely for a left footer, but we know about Sandoval and the power that he's got with that right.
Two-man wall set up by Galaxy 2. Sandoval plays it in towards the spot, cleared away. Kept alive here by Moses. Back it goes to Robinson. He punches it towards the right side, and De La Fuente is there. He'll take it at the end line, watched by one defender in Cuevas, turns him around, gets the cross in, the shot to goal on the one-timer there by Amarikwa, and a great save again by Romero.
And a great delivery. That from De La Fuente. Amarikwa almost opened his USL scoring account in the most spectacular of fashion. Catches it on that side volley, got all of it. Unfortunately for Las Vegas, he sends it right to the gloves of Abraham Romero. He's been busy, already his third save in the first 15 minutes.
I would say too busy right now, Christian.
Certainly for Junior Gonzalez's liking.
Here's Ver on the near side of midfield. His pass intercepted by Chester. Played ahead to Sandoval, broken up there by Vasquez. Cuevas is brought down, and that's a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy. Defensive side of midfield.
Cuevas brings that width and has a different dimension with the likes of Gutierrez in here, can provide that final ball through. Different look that the Galaxy have with Gutierrez coming in on that left-hand side. He can stretch and pull out that right fullback, leaving it just a little more room underneath, perhaps for Jorge Hernandez or even Nava to cut in on a diagonal from the right.
Here's Delgado now, the goalkeeper, collecting for Las Vegas. Ahead to Fair. You'll square it on over. Fennick just outside his area. Fair once again. Augustine Williams closing down the angles as best he can. Fennick on the left, he plays it. Wagoner has been stay at home so far since the start of this match. The long ball is cleared all the way back to the Galaxy goalkeeper, and Romero, he'll collect it. Vasquez as Galaxy 2 look to build out of the back. Here's Saldana taking up the space, past the stripe, lets it go to Jorge Hernandez. He's got Nava on his right, he'll find him. Wagoner, though, does well to clear it away. De La Fuente trying to run it down for Las Vegas, and he does. Keeps it alive. Pass, though, not good enough. Galaxy 2 have it again. Cuevas. Back to Vasquez and squared on over. Jalen Neal.
No pressure at all from Vegas. Content to absorb it, keeping their shape.
And basically going into the game plan that they want to be, which is a counter-attacking style. Hernandez to the right side for Nava. He'll break into the area, plays it down low for Augustine Williams, and cleared by Fair in the 6-yard box and out of play. Corner kick here for Galaxy 2.
For me, Joe, the best move of the night for either team. Nice little play from Hernandez, who was the linchpin of that, and the movement off the ball. You've got to give him a target, and that's exactly what Sebastian Nava does here. He hits the simple ball across on the near post run from Augie Williams. Good coverage defensively, although Las Vegas do concede the corner.
It's be a left-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. They go short instead. Back out it goes one more time. Hernandez plays it on a line to the top of the 6. Williams tries to redirect towards goal off the bounce. It'll go out of play for a goal kick. Hey, since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit SelectSportAmerica.com.
A lot of eyebrows were raised here for Las Vegas when you bring in the likes of Moby Fair, who's deputizing for Javantori, who got the start. Ramon Martin Del Campo, their towering center half, has been out with injury as of late, not in the squad tonight. And it's kind of a team that, it's kind of a recurring theme with them, plugging the holes, unfamiliar, still learning from each other.
It's been a season of question, not only for every sports league in the United States, but especially here for Las Vegas. A coaching change right when they're starting to come back from the quarantine period. And now the coach that's there, Frank Yallop, it's not confirmed that he'll be back next year, and there's rumors that he won't.
He said he's just the custodian, the caretaker manager, if you will. They have to line up a direction and what direction they're going to take. It'll be very interesting to see what Las Vegas ownership group decides to do.
Good ball here ahead for Galaxy 2. Augustine Williams posting up. He'll play it out there onto the left side. Gutierrez attempted cross, blocked by Billingsley. It'll come out to midfield. Vasquez on possession there for Galaxy 2. Inside, 21 minutes of play. We are 0-0 here from Dignity Health Sports Park. Both teams creating some pretty good chances now.
Yeah, better here in the last 5 minutes or so from the Galaxy. Of course, we've seen the better chances for Las Vegas.
Yes.
But Los Dos just establishing a foothold.
This ball will come back in the midfield off the loose ball. De La Fuente will win it. He'll motor down the middle of the park. A nice job by Neal with the slide tackle. Unfortunately, Las Vegas still on possession. Moses to the right side. He'll find Chester in the right channel. Tries to play ahead for Amarikwa. Nice step up on the part of Vasquez, and he'll take it towards midfield. Chester closing him down. Ahead, this one goes to Augustine Williams. He's trying to switch it across. De La Fuente read that well, and Las Vegas again on possession. Sandoval right at the stripe. Switches onto the right side. Chester to run this one down towards that near side touchline and has it now. Watched by one defender, and Cuevas, who stood him up, took the ball off his foot, cleared it away, and Augustine Williams able to touch it on back. Not a good communication there between Williams and Gutierrez, though, as the Galaxy gave it right away, right at midfield.
And how about that 1v1 defending, though, from Cuevas to stand up. The speedy Malawi international Chester. He terrorized the Galaxy down the right, and he's one of the preferred weapons of choice tonight for Frank Yallop.
Here's Wagoner making his first run of the night up the left side now. Lets it go and collected by Sandoval. He'll bend it around towards the right side. Billingsley touches it back to the stripe. Thayer is there, just past the circle now. Ahead it goes to Amarikwa, punches into the area. Moses with a chance, he scores! And Las Vegas takes a 1-0 lead on the breakaway. Amarikwa with that quick pass, launching Moses into the box, and he just one-timed it home. No chance for Romero.
Communication was going to be so important for Los Dos, and Vasquez having a huge breach of communication with his goalkeeper, Abraham Romero. He just lets it go totally unchallenged, and Moses says, head up, thank you very much. Finds that spot between the near post and the goalkeeper's left. Easy as you like, but this is just a defensive breakdown that cannot happen.
Well, in that particular case, looking at the replay, the goalkeeper never had a chance to get to that ball.
And you
He'd
can't
have to be cheating 5 yards off his line in order to do so, and that would open up a shot from distance.
You can't fault Romero, and the fault lies, there's got to be a challenge to the ball, and whether or not Vasquez was playing for the offside trap or got his lines crossed with Romero and thought that the goalkeeper would come for it, they have to be on the same page. They were not, and they paid the price.
Here come Galaxy 2 as play continues. Gutierrez, the near post cross. Didn't get all of that, but it forced Delgado to go to the ground and make the save there. 1-0 in favor of Las Vegas inside 24 minutes of play.
You know, for a guy like Seth Moses, you like to see players like him get their chance in front of goal. He's been a real honey badger in the center of midfield, winning balls, putting himself about, making those challenges and doing a lot of the dirty work, and rewarded for that run. And how about the vision from Amarikwa to play him through? But a complete defensive breakdown, a little bit of a gift here for Seth Moses and Lights FC.
Here's Robinson now for Las Vegas. Plays it onto the right side. He'll find Billingsley. Checking back is Chester. All the way back into his own defense it goes to Thayer, and back to his goalkeeper, Delgado.
Hey, Joe, this goes back to something that you and I were talking to Junior Gonzalez about. The first goal killed Los Dos. It was 34 seconds in last Wednesday against San Diego. Their heads were down. They were essentially defeated, and they could never really get their spirit back. How will they respond here is a huge question. They've had a nice degree of resiliency throughout the entire 2020 campaign. They're going to need it tonight.
We'll see how they respond at this moment. They're in good blocks of 4, but here comes Las Vegas one more time, breaking through that first line of defense. And now Sandoval, his left-footed ball from the top of the area, will zoom on wide, down low, and a goal kick.
And Jalen Neal not making the step there and had 2 to mark. It left it wide open, and Sandoval doesn't generate enough power with his weaker left foot. As we take another look, good little run here from Sandoval to set himself up unchallenged. Why not have a pop? Las Vegas, a team that's growing in confidence on the front foot.
Here's Neal as play continues. He'll build out of the back, plays ahead, past the stripe. Augustine Williams, not a good first touch. Back the other way. Sandoval back to Robinson. And Las Vegas on possession. Near side it comes to Billingsley. Calm on the ball now is Las Vegas. Again, Billingsley. Chester all the way back to Fair. He'll touch it back to his keeper. Williams chasing back into the box. Play it into midfield on the long ball. Robinson can't find it. Vasquez will clear for Galaxy 2 towards the far side. Now Neal tries to settle it down as things were getting a little chaotic. Galaxy have possession. Saldana.
Well, one back two, as they made that pressure and high pressure on the center backs of Las Vegas to set this move on its way. It's got to be a little bit tidier in possession.
Here comes Las Vegas, though, on the left side. Wagoner, he'll put on the brakes, waits for some help. He's got Sandoval. Again, Wagoner getting through the first line of defense, but not the second, and all the way back to Romero it comes. Wagoner continuing his run, though, forcing the bad ball by the goalkeeper. And then a collision between Amarikwa and Vasquez. No foul there, as Romero was able to pick up in the area.
They live to fight another day, but poor distribution from the Los Dos goalkeeper Abraham Romero, and they're spared the blushes, so to speak.
Here's Hernandez, and he's fouled this time by Moses.
He sent it straight to the feet of Vasquez, right at the top of his own penalty area.
Here's Vera now for the Galaxy. On to the left side it goes. Cuevas at the touchline. Back out for Vera. He'll play back into midfield. Saldana in some trouble. Two defenders around him. Now a third. Does well to navigate away from that. And now Vasquez squaring over to Neal. And the Galaxy working at midfield once again. Hernandez checking back. He'll find Vera. Vasquez calling for this one. Left side of the circle. He'll play ahead. Gutierrez. Cuevas. Watch there by Chester. Wins that battle. In comes Sandoval. He'll clean it up for Las Vegas. And here they come again on the counterattack. Cuevas with the slide tackle. Did not get him. Chester with a break on goal. And it is 2-0 in favor of Las Vegas. A nice ball in from De La Fuente onto Chester. He surveyed the situation and just positioned it right into the back of the net. It is 2-0 Vegas in the 28th minute.
Well, Yamakani Chester, 2 of his 3 goals this season have come in this building against this very same team, and this is really opportunistic play. How about Sandoval doing the legwork, sets it up beautifully in the center, and Amarikwa plays it right through for Chester, who's onside, and good composure in front of goal from the man from Malawi, beating Abraham Romero. You couldn't have scripted a better start here for Las Vegas. It's a must-win night for them tonight, and they are very much playing the part.
They are responding. That's 2 assists now for Amarikwa if that holds in this match. So he's maybe not scoring, but he's creating goals.
And that's kind of his MO in his 11 seasons with Major League Soccer. Look, he's not the most prolific. He doesn't have the best scoring record, but he drops deep, able to keep possession, and lovely one touch to play through on a well-timed run from Yamakani Chester.
Throw in here for Galaxy 2 as play continues. Inside the 29th minute, now down 2-0. They're going to have to get one back here in a hurry before this game potentially gets away from them. Another turnover. And here comes Las Vegas again. Amarikwa at the circle. Touches back for Robinson. He'll find Chester taking it down the channel. Augustine Williams trying to get back to help out. Amarikwa towards the near side for Billingsley. And now Billingsley will get it back for Las Vegas. Fair. And they'll recycle once again. Las Vegas looking very good in this match.
And Vasquez just caught out there and forcing Cuevas to tuck inside. They've been stretched and pulled apart at times.
On the near side it comes for Billingsley. Cuevas able to get back and clear it out of play for a throw in Las Vegas.
Joe, you look at his game and you look at it on paper, hey, you know, Vegas at the bottom of the standings. They're not playing like a team at the bottom of the standings here. They've got the experience, and the new arrival, Quincy Amarikwa, really paying immediate dividends.
Well, the game here was a 4-3 game. It's not like they couldn't score. Here comes Moses. He's got the first goal on the night for Las Vegas. It's cleared out of play. Another throw in here for Las Vegas as we have a hydration break inside the 30th minute. And a good time to tell you fans, follow the LA Galaxy and the rest of the USL Championship all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, and more. Join the nearly 8 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch the championship live every week. Sign up today at ESPNplus.com. Galaxy 2 in a heap of trouble right now, Christian, down 0-2 in this match.
Well, they've run into a buzzsaw here in Las Vegas, not playing like a team at all that is winless in their last 4 games. They've come in here with purpose. They've come in sharp. Quincy Amarikwa has been outstanding, dropping deeper and letting runners run off of him like Yamakani Chester. We looked at this lineup as they came in tonight. 6 changes from Frank Yallop's team that were absolutely pummeled in Phoenix by a very good Rising FC team. And we were thinking, how are they going to play? How is this going to set up? Will we see Chester in behind? Will we see him out wide right? They've answered that. Once again, I think Frank Yallop has pushed all the right buttons, gotten the most out of this team. They've gotten in behind. They provided good targets. And the Galaxy have helped them out a little bit here. They've been at 6s and 7s. Vasquez has been pulled out a few times and stretched and pulled. I'm sure Junior Gonzalez right now, the head coach for Los Dos, is saying, hey guys, let's settle down. Let's get a foot on the ball. Let's get some assemblage of possession here and get into our shape and then start our comeback.
Well, conversely, Las Vegas has been able to break the lines, get forward, attack in the channels. Galaxy 2 has been stuck on the wings the times they've been able to get forward. They haven't been able to find Saldana Vera Hernandez to open things up into the offensive end and get numbers forward. The few times they've had numbers forward, they've been on the far side and have been bunched up at the right corner of the area, not able to exploit the middle of that Las Vegas defense.
And there's not a lot of space out there because
Right.
Vegas is making those lines very, very tight and not allowing two-touch football here for Los Dos. They need to be better. It's similar to what we saw last Wednesday here at Carson against San Diego when they compressed the field, limited that space. They just weren't crisp enough. They weren't tight enough in possession. It's got to be faster. Saldana had his problems, as did Alvarado in that game. We're seeing something in similar vein here, which of course will put a smile on this man's face, Frank Yallop. He likes the way it's going, but certainly plenty of room for improvement. They've had a few glimpses, but Augie Williams needs to get more involved, but the man who really needs to step into this and get to his touches is Jorge Hernandez. He is the linchpin in there. He is going to be the creative cog, if you will, in the machine. More touches for him will generate chances for Augie Williams and Los Dos.
Well, sometimes you have to show for the ball as opposed to stay up high, right?
Well, that's something that Junior Gonzalez was telling us about, saying, hey, he needs to see more from Jorge Hernandez if he wants to play in that central role, if he wants to be an out-and-out number 10 at this level. Big test for him tonight against a Las Vegas team that's re-energized.
Players making their way back onto the pitch. It's going to be a throw-in for Las Vegas. It'll be just shy of 10 yards away from the corner kick spot. Billingsley will trot on over to take it here, leading 2-0 Las Vegas Lights over LA Galaxy 2 inside the 33rd minute. This will come in for Amarikwa. He'll turn it towards the end line. Watch there by Cuevas. Back out it goes to Billingsley. Sandoval will take it towards center here, about 35 yards away from goal. Still on possession. Able to play on the left side. Wagoner with some room. He has the early ball into the area. The attempted header. That one, I believe, by Moses, and it's going to go out of play. He wanted the deflection. Knows as our referee. Goal kick.
Quality delivery from Jaden Wagoner, who continues to deputize for Jordan Morel on the left-hand side. Picks out Moses, who makes himself available, gets in front of Jesus Vasquez to win that header. They're attacking in different ways right now. It's a balanced approach from Lights FC.
Throw in here for Galaxy 2 at midfield, far side.
And we should mention, too, this is a team still without the services of their striker, Sekou Kana. And as I mentioned, Ramon Martin Del Campo hasn't figured for a while, still nursing injury. Jordan Morel yet to see any action after nursing an injury of his own. So they're not at full strength.
Well, while their playoff hopes are the most difficult ones of the Group B, they're not going to go away quietly, as we're seeing here this evening.
I think Landon Donovan said it the best, the head coach of San Diego Loyal. This is the toughest group, without a doubt, in all of USL Championship right now. And you take in the likes of Phoenix Rising, who are the defending regular season champions, expected to lift the cup again this year. San Diego Loyal have really come on strong. They've made some great purchases with Guido coming into the team, Rubio, Rubin. So And of course, Orange County SC going through a little bit of a slump, but right in that race. The advantage, of course, Los Dos have one game in hand on OCSC, as does Las Vegas.
And for the kids of LA Galaxy 2, this is a great challenge for them. And we'll see if they can overcome that. Not only Las Vegas Lights, but also the rest of these matches, as they are in basically the playoffs at the moment.
It's great.
You look at it.
You get basically in a 5-game sprint.
Yep.
To the end of the first phase. The top 2 teams make it from each group. And, you know, with like any team, Joe, that has so much youth, like I said, 5 teenagers in this first 11, what you want is consistency. And that's something that they've just had problems putting together throughout long stretches. We've seen brilliant spurts with those back-to-back wins over Lights as well as Portland.
Nice
And they do
job
it tonight,
here
though.
By Cuevas shaking off Chester. He played it in for Gutierrez, who was in an offside position. The flag goes up from the far side. AR, and possession back here to Las Vegas Lights.
Real interesting prospect here. Mauricio Cuevas, part of the U.S. under-17 setup. 3 goals in his last 6. He's got possibly the deadliest right foot from dead ball situations in this league, possibly even in Major League Soccer. But he's scored some Major League Soccer level type goals from dead balls.
4 so far this season. Play continues here as it's won by Galaxy 2 in their own half. It'll come back now to Vasquez. He'll touch it back to his goalkeeper Romero. Quickly he's closed down. Out to Vera, it goes at the top of the box and out the right side. This is good. This is a good build out of the back for Galaxy 2. De La Fuente trying to get back in a hurry. Pushing up is Ontiveros, getting into the offensive end. He has it now at the corner of the box. Has another defender turn away. Augustine Williams scores! And Galaxy 2 get on the board. And that goal was brought to you by Ontiveros, who made the run all the way up the right side. Had his defender Wagner turn his back to him. And then he looked up, played it across, and Augustine Williams was there for the tap home.
He took what was given to him and a absolutely sensational run from a player that you wouldn't expect to do this. He's known as Junior Gonzalez's utility man, but he slips right past De La Fuente and he corkscrews Wagner, does the simple ball across, and when you put that ball into that position, that close to goal, 9 times out of 10, Augie Williams is going to finish 8 goals on the campaign for the Los Dos striker. A good response and new life for the hosts.
Goal coming into the 38th minute of play. It is now 2-1 in favor of Las Vegas, as Galaxy 2, after that hydration break, have been able to recalibrate a bit and find their game. See the 2 wide defenders getting forward and getting into the attack. Cuevas did earlier. This time Ontiveros made the run and got the assist on the goal. And here's a free kick for Galaxy 2 in the offensive end now along the right side.
Brilliant counterattack from Los Dos. That will lift their confidence. And we talked earlier about how will they respond after that first goal. Well, then you thought, oh my goodness, the second goal, it could be lights out, heads are down. No, they attack the ball, they attack that left-hand side. Well done by Omar Ontiveros. What a run.
Good free kick opportunity now for Galaxy 2. It's about 40 yards from goal. On the right side, played in right on the goalkeeper, though. That was easy for Delgado to bring it down. Not exactly what they were attempting to do there, Jorge Hernandez.
Yeah, it just wasn't flat enough. Had plenty of pace behind it, but just a little too much loft on the trajectory. Easy in the end for Lalo Delgado, who, interestingly enough, another one of those 1 of 6 changes for Frank Yallop, replacing Thomas Olsen, who had started the previous 3 games before tonight.
Delgado was in goal last time these clubs met here at Dignity Health Sports Park.
And that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, when you allow 4 like that. Frank Yallop making the change. Lalo Delgado had been featuring consistently up until that point.
Good free kick opportunity now for Las Vegas, although interesting setup for Galaxy 2. They set up an offside line, believe it or not. Here's the cross into the area, and the top of the box is cleared out by Vasquez. Fair will have a go at goal from 45, and that's cleared away as well. De La Fuente brings it down on the far side. Ontiveros will win this one for Galaxy 2. Ahead it goes to Nava. Gets away from his defender there in Robinson, but he finds the touch line and a throw in for Las Vegas. Moses. Robinson. Back it comes to the stripe. Fair is there for Las Vegas. Right side to Chester. Billingsley. And they'll build it back defensively once again, all the way back to the keeper. Delgado outside his box. 41st minute, 2-1 Las Vegas. Las Vegas with the first 2 goals. Galaxy 2 has answered back with the last marker here.
This has been the problem here. Saldana seeing 2 with Amarikwa dropping off, closed down by Sandoval. And that's why he's been rendered ineffective. Except for the last 5 minutes, this LA Central midfield has really come to life.
Well, then he should probably either take him to the midfield stripe or take him all the way into the defense so one of those center backs can push forward. If he's in between, it's easy to defend the play, is it not?
It is, but he needs to be quicker out of it.
Right.
And he can't be played under pressure by his center halves or his keeper like that. And even as silky smooth as Saldana is, that's a very tall order. But with Vera out there doing some of that more dirty work and closing down the likes of Robinson and Moses, they've cut off a little bit of that supply line right now.
There's a counter for Las Vegas. De La Fuente, too long for him. Neal plays it well for Galaxy 2. Back to his goalkeeper, Romero. Saldana now, just outside the box as Galaxy 2 look to build out. Vasquez towards the near side has Cuevas. If he wants him, he'll find him. Cuevas being pinned against the touchline. Chester does well to take the ball off his foot, and he's fouled by Cuevas. Free kick.
So much of this is just about sheer energy and intensity, and you know, since that second goal from Yamakani Chester, they've been reinvigorated, had a chance to talk things over during the hydration break and come out with noticeable improvement.
Here's Fennick now for Las Vegas, plays ahead for De La Fuente. He was trying to find Robinson. Nice job defensively that time by Jorge Hernandez stepping in front. And Galaxy 2 will come out with possession here. Saldana showing for this one.
You know, it goes back to something you said earlier too. Saldana may need some help with Hernandez dropping into that hole just a little bit more, give them an extra touch, a little bit longer spell of possession to work it around the park.
This ball will go out of play over the far side touch, and a throw-in now for Las Vegas. A reminder, soccer fans, LA Galaxy have returned to MLS play for their 2020 season, unbeaten in 6. And be sure to catch the next match Saturday, September 19th between your Galaxy and the Colorado Rapids, 7:30 right here at Dignity Health Sports Park. We'll have it for you on Spectrum Sportsnet as well as LAGalaxy.com. Christian will have the call on radio. Kobe Jones and I will have the TV on Saturday night. This will be a corner kick coming up now for Las Vegas as Galaxy 2 cannot clear it out of the box as well cleanly enough.
And good run there from Billingsley to work his way around Cuevas and put in a timely delivery. Gets up and down for a big man, Billingsley. Very well, and it's opened itself up for this quarter kick. And this is where it's interesting here. Is it going to be zonal? Is it going to be man? A little bit of a mix of both.
Played short at the near side of the 6, knocked away by Augustine Williams, and cleared out by Adrian Vera.
And Junior Gonzalez telling us, hey, you know, I played zonal at times against San Diego, and they fell flat. Then we go to Mark, or man-to-man Mark, and again, we fell on our faces. It was about attacking the ball, regardless of what system they decide to employ on those dead balls and corners.
And that's where they were missing a guy like Vasquez. Here's the turnover, in Las Vegas on possession again. Here's Chester down the middle of the park. He goes, plays at top of the area. Back to goal is De La Fuente. He plays out to Moses. It goes on to the left now. Kept alive, in for Sandoval. Shoots it towards goal, across the 6, and just too far for Amarikwa, and out of play. Goal kick.
Hey, how about the triangles here from Las Vegas? Nice interplay between Moses, Sandoval, and De La Fuente. And at the top of the triangle was Sandoval, who's having a brilliant game, by the way, in the center of midfield here, playing just underneath. Amarikwa set it up for De La Fuente and kept that move going, stayed on side, and gave De La Fuente a target. Unfortunately for Las Vegas Lights, that angle just a little too acute.
Galaxy build it with the long ball up the right side. It's cleared away by Wagoner. Ahead it comes to De La Fuente. He'll find Sandoval. A lot of space for the Las Vegas Lights. They got time on the ball. Chester Lets this one get away as he tries to take it up the right side. Cuevas will knock back to his goalkeeper, Romero. He's forced to play it quickly, and it comes back into midfield. And again, Las Vegas on possession. This time Moses, top of the center circle, goes left side, Wagner. De La Fuente there. 3 minutes of added time before we get to the break. The halftime break with Las Vegas up 2-1 over LA Galaxy 2.
That's where Vera and Saldana have to be a little bit more active and close down those lines and those passing lanes for Sandoval, Moses, even Robinson.
Here's Vera at the stripe. Able to play it on the right side. Billingsley. Nice job by Gutierrez slowing him down for the moment. Vera with the battle here, and the foul will be called against Vera.
Well, perhaps Billingsley might have just lost his footing of his own accord. Rewarded the free kick nonetheless.
Robinson in towards center. Moses switches on to the left side. Wagner. You'll find De La Fuente was able to poke into the Galaxy defense, but Vera again able to collect it. Here's Gutierrez. Takes one look high for Augustine Williams. Decides not to pass it and then go on his own, and he runs right into two defenders, and back comes Las Vegas again. Here's Chester. Watch there by Cuevas. Back to the stripe. Again, Billingsley. Robinson, and on the other side to Billingsley. Again, Vera. He's the man of the match right now for the Galaxy during the run of play. He's done well to help break things up in the middle of the park. Saldana now. Ahead it goes to the stripe. Nava checking in. Switches across left side of the circle. The ball to Vera. Ahead for Augustine Williams. Not good enough. And here comes the counterattack. Broken up by Vasquez. It is stretched here in the final moments of the first half. Gutierrez. Back to Cuevas as they slowed things down. Thought they were going to take advantage of that, Chris.
Well, you know, that exchange almost just illustrates the way things have gone for Los Dos here. They've done well to break up some moves since that second goal from Las Vegas Lights. Vera closing down well, but just careless in possession.
It'll go on to the right side here for Galaxy 2. Ontiveros gets the early cross into the area. Delgado does well to call off his defender, and he picks up on the bounce. Quickly ahead it comes to Chester. Final minute here, less than a minute to go in the first half of play. 2-1 Las Vegas. Delgado again collects in his area, lifts into midfield. Neal tried to get on the end of that one. Amarikwa nudged him just enough, but Neal does well and gets it back for the Galaxy. Saldana, Ontiveros, again on the right side. Wagner, he'll win this one in the air, cleared by Moses. Final moments here of the first half. Vasquez at the stripe and out the near side to Cuevas. Switched in towards center. Saldana now, top of the center circle. Left wing it goes. Gutierrez has some room here. Quickly the cross in for Augustine Williams. Too long. Kept alive. Hernandez, can he get it on his left foot? Fires away, and it's just wide of the upper 90. Goal kick, but our referee points to midfield, and that is 45 minutes of play.
A great and golden opportunity to go out with a bang, but unfortunately for Jorge Hernandez and Los Dos, he can't take his chance. Just caught leaning a little too far back, but a little bit more of a hard edge from Los Dos in the last 15 minutes or so. Still plenty of room for improvement. Las Vegas Lights looking comfortable here at the break.
2-1 in favor of Las Vegas. We have reached halftime. Better play from LA Galaxy 2 towards the latter part of the first half. Maybe something to build upon. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
This is LA.
Esto es LA.
Ciudad de Los Ángeles.
This is our city.
Esta es nuestra casa.
Since 1996.
Since 1996.
Esta es nuestra
This is
familia.
our family.
Familia.
Our club. Supporting each other.
Supporting our team. Champions. Here.
Ahora.
Siempre. LA.
But a good ball to a good area, it's a goal!
Steris.
Nice touch from Pavone. Still Christian Pavone! Let's see first. Corona! Oh boy! It's a good chance for Alvarez! His first MLS goal! He's got an open goal! Score!
Town.
A world-class city where it's not just about where you're going,
But it's also where you come from. See, here, there's always room at the top.
where sky's the limit.
But roots help keep you grounded. And this is town business. If you know, you know. Some might say it's rough around the edges.
But we all know that the flavors are in the margins. It's a family affair out here.
It's all eyes on we.
Hold it down for the people holding you up. These things matter to us.
It is Let's Go Oakland over and over and over again, where East Oakland and West Oakland meet.
Show the town love.
And the town will love you back. Oakland, forever.
The United Soccer League and its 47th championship in League One clubs stand united in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can create change. Together, we are united against racism.
Entertaining match to this point. Galaxy 2 pulling one back in front of halftime and having the better of the play in the final minutes in front of halftime. In fact, the equalizer almost came off the foot of Jorge Hernandez.
Esto es LA.
Ciudad de Los Ángeles.
This is our city.
Esta es nuestra casa.
Since 1996.
Since 1996.
Esta es nuestra
This is
familia.
our family.
Familia.
Our club. Supporting each other.
Supporting our team.
Champions. Here.
Ahora.
Siempre. LA.
But a good ball to a good area, it's a goal!
Sebastian Lletget, he did it again!
Headed in, Daniel Steris.
Nice touch from Pavone. Still Christian Pavone! Let's see first. Corona! Oh boy! It's a good chance for Alvarez! His first MLS goal! He's got an open goal! Score!
To Lletget.
work to do in the second half for LA Galaxy 2, but 3 goals put up in the first half and close to being more. Let's take a look at those highlights.
Great start for Las Vegas Lights FC. Not the best of air quality to start with here at Dignity Health Sports Park, but we played on nonetheless. And Lights came in here, Joe. They needed a result. They needed a victory. And boy, they came out like gangbusters. Defensive breakdown. Seth Moses just goats in and slots it right past Lowe on Abraham Romero to set them off and running 21 minutes in. And then it was Sandoval who was brilliant in the buildup of this goal. But how about this touch from Amari Kwa, who gets goal side of Vasquez and has a lot of work to do, keeps his composure. His second goal this season against Los Dos. And it looked to be curtains, but it was a great run from Multiveros to pick out Augie Williams, who puts himself in a great position. It was about a 30-40 yard run there from the Los Dos right back to set that one up, and then things got better. A hydration break, and they came out re-energized. The delivery from Gutierrez comes all the way back. It's recirculated. Time for a touch, but Hernandez fails to hit the target.
Right at the whistle, right in front of halftime, and that's where the clubs went into the locker room with Las Vegas leading over LA Galaxy 2 by a count of 2-1. The second half is coming up. Stay with us.
This is LA.
Esto es LA.
Ciudad de Los Ángeles.
This is our city.
Esta es nuestra casa. Since 1996.
Since 1996.
Esta es nuestra
This is
familia.
our family.
Familia.
Our club. Supporting each other.
Supporting our team. Champions. Here.
Ahora.
Siempre. LA.
But a good ball to a good area, it's a goal!
Sebastian Lletget, he did it again!
Headed in, Daniel Steris.
That's a nice touch from Pavone. Still Christian Pavone! Let's see first, Corona! Oh boy, it's a good chance for Alvarez! His first MLS goal! He's got an open goal! Score!
We continue here at halftime. Players about to make their way onto the pitch. The referees returning at the moment. These teams are busy. Take a look at Las Vegas here, what they have coming up.
Yeah, Joe, and really they come thick and fast. You look at the schedule, 5 games in the space of 16 days, 2 games against Orange County SC, Friday night in Orange County. Then, of course, 11 days from now, the rematch in Vegas against Los Dos. You throw in a game against a very tough Reno 1868 team. Tough sledding.
That last game of the season could mean nothing for Las Vegas or mean the entire season for both those clubs, Orange County and Las Vegas.
Let's not pull out the 6-pointer, though, because it's pretty much
they all are.
every week it's a 6-pointer.
They all are. And for Galaxy 2, they move on to Las Vegas. This is kind of a home and home. Orange County FC on the 30th, and they finish against the top team in the group right now, Phoenix Rising FC, that on the 3rd of October.
Yeah, almost a wild card here with Orange County SC. It's a team, of course, that they lost to and beat in back-to-backs. And Las Vegas Lights, that's going to be a good one. Positive signs for Junior Gonzalez and company as they get the weekend off. The glut of the games are already behind them, but a tough visit to Phoenix, which could mean so much against the league's arguably best team right now.
Now, you talked about it in the halftime break, but the hydration break change things for Galaxy 2 as Junior Gonzalez reset a few things for this young club?
Well, I think what he talked about is it's probably similar to what he told you and I yesterday when we spoke with him. He says, hey, I want my communication better. We didn't see that, especially on that first goal, as we saw Moses ghost right in past Vasquez, but get those lines closer, be harder to play against, have a bit of an edge. Vera getting a little bit stuck in. He's playing that role, that destroyer, really well. Saldana also in that double pivot, making space, very much of a premium for Las Vegas, and making themselves, hey, sometimes it's just about energy, sometimes about nose to the grindstone, making yourself more energetic and harder to play against. And I think that's what we've seen, better energy here in the last 15 minutes or so of the first half from Los Dos, who finished very much on the ascendancy as halftime came upon us.
Augustine Williams got the goal for Galaxy 2, but I think for much, if I had to pick out one player who helped them get back on the front foot, it was Adrian Vera.
Absolutely, and you know, he was expected to play the role of that 8 tonight, and that means he's got to close down their double pivot. Robinson as well as Moses, they are the linchpin here. If you can cut off those lanes, give yourself a chance, put a chokehold on the supply line and midfield. That's what he's done. Also seen better work rate out of Jorge Hernandez, dropping deeper. He's been challenged by Junior Gonzalez. Hey kid, you got subbed off at halftime a week ago. Here's your chance. You want to play centrally, you want to play underneath, you've got to do the dog work, you've got to drop back, you've got to show, you've got to win some balls and provide yourself a target for Augie Williams. He's starting to come on here. They still need a little bit more out of that proverbial number 10.
And that shot right in front of halftime may have quelled a little bit of the critique in the locker room. Hey, if you're on the road, hey, catch and cannot watch the game, well, turn on SiriusXM FC, North America's only 24/7 source of soccer radio, featuring Ray Hudson, Tony Meola, and Rodney Marsh. I watched all those guys play when I was a kid. Fans of the USL can now listen to the best matches of the week, along with the action from MLS, the Premier League, the UEFA Champions League, SiriusXM FC Channel 157 on your SiriusXM radio, and the SiriusXM app. Two shows that I listen to regularly, the United States of Soccer, and of course Counterattack in the afternoon. They fit my drive times.
What about Joe Tutino and Christian Miles? Where's the love?
Right now, you're going to be listening to him tonight in this particular match. Here comes a substitution as Johnny Perez comes onto the pitch for Galaxy 2, replacing Gutierrez on that left side. So
this will be
different quality player there.
Yeah, and quality is the operative word there. Johnny Perez, versatile, as are a lot of these Los Dos players. Last time we saw him against Orange County in that back-to-back series, took a bit of a physical knock, was kept out of the game last Wednesday against San Diego. He can play underneath in that slot that we've seen from Hernandez, or play in a wider position in a like-for-like swap. We'll see.
Second half just underway. Galaxy defending the goal to our left and attacking from left to right. Las Vegas leading 2-1. So come all the way back to the goalkeeper, Delgado, for Las Vegas. He'll pick up at the top of his area. If you're Frank Yallop, what did you tell your club at the break?
Well, don't let them play their way back into this, and make sure you move it quicker when you're getting pressed like that, especially with the likes of Moses as well as Robinson. I thought their best moments are when Amarikwa would drop deeper and set Chester on his way, who's really had the better of it down the right-hand side. But in terms of breaking that pressure from Los Dos, get back to what they were doing for the first half an hour of this one, and you'll be all right.
Free kick here for Las Vegas. Defensive side of midfield, Phoenix plays it in, looking for De La Fuente. Was able to turn the corner, gets away from Ontiveros, now gets the cross down low towards the top of the 6. Sandoval is there. It's off the defender in Vasquez and cleared out for a corner kick. Vasquez thought he got the deflection back off the forward to get the goal kick out of it, but not the case. Good set play opportunity now in the early moments of the second half for Las Vegas. The first corner of the second 45.
De La Fuente is such a smart player, makes those great runs, knows when to make the burst, when to play, just solid fundamental decision making.
Here's the right-footed ball into the area off of Augustine Williams, but kept alive still. Vasquez able to clear, comes out towards the near side, knocked into midfield, looking for Jorge Hernandez. Two defenders there, Hernandez on possession, Williams making the run. Good ball ahead here for Augustine Williams, but Robinson with the goal opportunity saving slide tackle. It's cleared over the near side touch. and a throw-in.
Yeah, Fennick out of position, still forward from that corner kick. Good coverage back there from Grant Robinson to double back.
What a run, though, by Williams from his own penalty area, sprinting more than 80 yards to the offensive side of things. This ball will be out of play over the near side touch. I think it's going to be a throw-in, even though it hit the hand of De La Fuente. Unintentional, certainly.
And no doubt about the work rate of Augie Williams. And the question about him after that run up in Portland he had earlier, can he get in the goals? Well, he's come on leaps and bounds, especially since the restart after the pandemic. He's found his goal-scoring touch.
He scored here tonight, but he is bracketed. He is bracketed by 2 and 3 players if Galaxy 2 cannot combine and get some numbers forward. Here's Cuevas on the far side. He'll get a throw-in out of this. Right at the offensive third, top of that, tries to find Augustine Williams on the throw-in. It comes back out. Perez able to run into the area, but it's cleared away. Heavy touch by Quincy Amarikwa allows the Galaxy to keep it in the offensive end. On the near side it comes. It's going to be a throw-in. Nava quickly takes it. He finds Hernandez. Hernandez matriculating towards that end line. His a one-time right-footed cross off the backside of Wagoner and out of play. Corner kick.
Positive football, positive start here from Los Dos. They've come out with a bit between their teeth. See what Hernandez draws up here. Neal has come forward along with Vasquez, who provides a real big target.
Williams right at the spot. Here is Hernandez, plays it near post, knocked away by Moses. This will be a throw-in on the right side now for Galaxy 2. We'll find Augustine Williams in the area. 3 defenders around him. Does poke it in towards the spot, but right into Robinson. Was able to play it on out. Amarikwa back in for Robinson, who continues his run. Vera is there defending. Again, Amarikwa on the near side. 2 defenders there. He's able to find De La Fuente. And it'll come back out to Quincy Amarikwa, who's continuing on possession, motoring through the Galaxy defense, and finally held up to where our referee calls the foul and a free kick for Las Vegas.
That is vintage Quincy Amarikwa. It's better. They broke the press really well here, thanks to the footwork of Robinson from the get-go. But how about that run from Amarikwa? He just has a relentless appetite for the game, even though he is 32 years of age right now, reinvigorated. This is a good chance for him to prove his wares and get himself back among the upper echelons in U.S. soccer.
It's a good free kick opportunity for Las Vegas.
And it's not out of the range here, the likes of Sandoval. Talked about the gunpowder. He's got those boots. Beware of that right foot, and it sits up perfectly for him.
It's about 30 yards from goal where the mark is made by our referee for the wall setup for Galaxy 2. Sandoval is there outside the left part of the arc penalty area. 4-man wall set up for Galaxy 2. Sandoval, De La Fuente standing over. Sandoval fires away off the top of the wall and out of play. Goal kick.
A well-constructed wall. It does its job. Trying to pick out that top right-hand corner. Sandoval, true to form, going for goal. Good decision tonight. One of those 6 changes from Frank Yallop. Bringing a little bit more power from long range into that Vegas midfield.
Corner kick taken, into the area it goes, boxed away by Romero. Did well getting up for that one. It goes out the far side. Vera chases it down and runs into a second defender in Amarikwa, and Galaxy will get the free kick.
Good tactical foul that time from Amarikwa to stem the counterattack. It was full flight for Vera, but how about this punch here from Abe Romero? Strong, decisive, and gets good distance on it. He's had some shaky moments uncharacteristically, Abraham Romero, but did really well there.
Here's Galaxy 2 working on the right side now. Nava, he's got Ontiveros on the right side. He'll find him. Wagoner defending. The cross heavy. Way too heavy that time. He knows it. It'll go out the far side, kept alive by Cuevas. Perez back into the corner. Cuevas, the early cross into the box, and it's blocked there by Fair. Played out to Billingsley and cleared by Chester to midfield over the far side touch and a throw-in.
Now this is a different look for Los Dos with Jonathan Perez. He'll play ball to feet. Yeah, he's not going to stretch, make that run to the byline and whip in those balls like Gutierrez, but he has good linking play, so comfortable with the ball at his feet. He's magic in the open field as well.
He's not afraid to take you on.
He's very confident. And you talk about players with a high ceiling, he's right there amongst them. Just a brilliant player, and I think the best is yet to come for the young teenager.
Here's Sandoval for Las Vegas, turning the corner on Neal, running him into Vasquez, though. So Neal did a good job there. Could not get to him, but made sure there was nothing behind him. Ball on the near side, Vasquez. Check that, Nava for Hernandez. Into Vera on the left. Here's Perez. He'll get the cross into the box. It'll come on out. Hernandez on his left foot, fires away. Saved by Delgado. Right on the goalkeeper that time. And he covers up the small rebound in the 6.
Might have taken a small deflection on the way in. And that's the bread and butter for Jorge Hernandez. Sits up so sweetly on his left foot. Great play. And once again, ball at his feet. Perez puts in a nice ball, asks the questions, takes a redirection. Just didn't quite generate the power or the lift to get past Lalo Delgado.
Free kick coming up here for Galaxy 2.
Something we could see too is some interchanging with Jorge Hernandez as well as Perez. As we mentioned, we saw Perez playing underneath against Orange County in his last appearance. You know, it goes back to a recurring theme as well, this total football where players are plug and play into different positions each and every game. We're seeing it tonight with Adrian Vera. You see it with Jorge Hernandez. You can play wide, the fullback role in the pass with Isaac Bawa.
Turnover here for Las Vegas as we continue. Here comes Sandoval down the middle of the park. His shot just over the bar and out of play. That was about 30 yards away from goal. Knuckling ball that, fortunately for Romero, about 1.5 yards too high. And we continue. 2-1 Las Vegas in the 54th minute.
Scored a nice goal on the edge of the box against Orange County late last month.
Long ball on the left here for Galaxy 2. Sorry, Christian.
You know, that 3-1 win.
Look at that again, the opportunity there from Sandoval.
Breaks the lines, they give it to him. Vasquez has one to mark over to his left. And bad decision, not too many options. Made the correct choice in my estimation, but just lacked the necessary accuracy.
Delgado knocking into midfield off the goal kick. Sandoval able to play this one forward. Neal does well to get in front. Bodies colliding all over the place right now. Las Vegas will come out with possession. This is played on through. De La Fuente is offside. And possession back to LA Galaxy 2.
Yeah, about a half yard off there for the Lights FC captain.
Hey, the USL's elite pre-professional platform, USL Academy, it allows clubs across the USL to build a pathway to pro soccer by bringing together top local youth talent. Following the success of the first Academy Cup events, clubs can now apply to participate in the USL Academy League kicking off in the spring of 2021. For more information, visit usl-academy.com or search #USL Academy on social media. I'll take a breath there, and we continue.
And Perez is floated over to this right-hand side, swapping roles with Sebastian Nava, who's taken up a spot on the left. Just to change things up, provide a little bit of a different wrinkle.
Here's Moses for Las Vegas. He'll knock it back. Fair. Back to Delgado.
What do you think of that hot pink back there for Delgado? There's no mistaking who's the goalkeeper, right?
Glows a bit with this ash that's falling from the air. From the sky, I should say. Here's De La Fuente on the near side for Las Vegas. Overlapping is Wagner. He has it now. The one-time cross into the area, knocked away by Vasquez, but kept alive by Chester. Chester trying to settle, still has it. Back out it goes. Moses on the left wing again. Wagner surveys the situation, plays towards the back post. Chester was trying to get to it, cleared away. Not far enough, though. Now the shot towards goal, boxed away by Romero with this nice dive to the right side. And we continue. Sandoval will win it back. No foul. Hernandez thought he was. The referee says no. And Las Vegas will recycle at midfield. Fennick, Moses, is switched on towards the right side. Fair. Billingsley. Back Moses and Fair one more time at the stripe. All the way back it comes. Knocked long by Fennec, looking for Chester. Cuevas does well. Nice and safe. Clears it out of play over the far side touch. Throw it.
Joy for Vegas down this left-hand side, starting with that nice interplay between Wagner and De La Fuente. It drops to De La Fuente, who drifted over, and Romero doesn't parry outside of the area. It falls advantageously on a second ball, but quick reactions, able to see Los Dos clear their lines and avoid the danger. Brush with disaster, though.
We continue here on the throw-in. The cross went out of play. Goal kick.
Bright spell, though, from Las Vegas Lights. Putting together some good moves down this left. Impressed with the delivery of Jaden Wagner. Provides a lot of energy, gets up and down.
On a line with pace. That can create a lot of damage, and it almost did.
It stretches that back line as well and allows more space underneath.
Galaxy 2 need to be careful as Las Vegas is jumping the passes. This will come near side. Here comes Perez. Perez trying to turn the corner on Wagner. Perez on his left foot, fires away. Great save on the part of Delgado. Kept alive by Williams again. Here's another opportunity by Nava, and over the bar and out of play. Perez thought he had all net, and Delgado reacted well down low to his right to make the save.
I told you he's got dynamite in those boots, and he took off. Turned on the afterburners in the open field. Johnny Perez, who swapped over to this right-hand side, rounds his way past the defense. Good, strong hand from Lalo Delgado. Nobody able to pounce on that second ball quickly enough, but Jonathan Perez having a positive influence off the bench tonight for Los Dos.
Delgado knocking to midfield on the goal kick. It'll come out near side. Still 2-1 in favor of Las Vegas. Inside the 60-minute play. Hernandez on the near side now for Galaxy 2. Plays it back to Neal. He'll square it on over. Vasquez on to the left. Cuevas. Here's Nava. Vera knocks up that left side. This is a good ball, but closed by Fair. Did well to get on over. It'll be a throw-in for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, Fair sensing Billingsley out of position, did well to cover and do the sensible thing and steer it to safety.
Augustine Williams sends the ball into the area. De La Fuente wants the foul. Perez almost walked on in once again. Wagner did well there. This will be a throw-in for Galaxy 2. Wagner may have taken a knock on the follow-through there from one of the young guys. Whether it was Hernandez or Perez, I'm not sure.
Well, you don't want to take any risks here and want to adhere to the concussion protocol when it comes to a head injury. So the Las Vegas Lights FC medical staff will come on and tend to things. Wagner, tough as nails. He's been a real bright spot since joining at the beginning of July. Play a role on the left-hand side, whether it be at left fullback or on the left-hand side of midfield.
Look at it again here.
Shoulder to shoulder, nothing wrong there. Perhaps a little bit behind, and then was it something on the follow-through from Perez, perhaps?
Yeah, Johnny Perez was just hopping over him and didn't hop high enough.
I need a left back. I need a left back.
Collided with the backside of Wagner's head, neck area. He'll go off for now, but it looks like he's going to be okay. That's good. We continue. This ball ahead this time for Hernandez. Hernandez sends down low. He'll find Vera. And the left-footed ball is saved by Delgado. So Galaxy 2 starting to knock on the door here.
Not the best of positioning from Johnny Fennec, playing Hernandez onside, who does the smart thing, puts it on his right, and drags it right back to Vera. Flag and stay down here. This was on. Just a little bit more power, and they just haven't had that final spit and polish inside the box tonight, Los Dos, with the exception of the Augie Williams goal. They're carving out some good chances.
Another long ball into the Galaxy defense, cleared by Vasquez with a little help from Cuevas. Comes ahead to Vera, closed down there quickly by Moses, forces the bad pass, stepped into by Billingsley, who plays up the right side. Here comes Chester, almost turned Cuevas inside out. Nice job by Cuevas. Now will play it on the right side, looking for Perez. Perez takes a good touch into the area, still on possession, fires, and he scores! He held off Wagner, and he was able to go near post, and Galaxy 2 have tied it up at 2-2.
A special goal from a special player. The pace of Jonathan Perez wins out, but it's the strength of Johnny Perez that really impresses me. The 17-year-old, this is why he has been a part of the Mexico under-18 system. Keeps his feet. He could have gone to ground and gone for the free kick, but it's a beautiful ball played out of the back from left to right, and the first touch sets him on his way. Gets goal side of the defender, and the goalkeeper not covering himself in glory, but it's the strength of Johnny Perez who grabs his 3rd goal of the season. And how about this comeback, down from 2 goals, and suddenly Los Dos knocking on the door, very much the better team at this point.
Here comes a substitution now for Las Vegas. Wagoner is done. Jordan Murrell coming on to replace him at that left back position.
And this is a move that might have been prompted by that last play, as the pace of Perez got the better of Wagoner, who still might be feeling the after effects of that collision with Perez before the goal. So on comes Morel, who's missed out on the last few games, and an experienced veteran player who can provide a lot of pace going up and down that left-hand side. Like you said, Joe, like for like on the substitution.
2-2 here. The long ball by the Galaxy out the right side on Taveros, playing into the area, looking for Augustine Williams. That'll be cleared out over the far side. Touch by Fair. I should say Billingsley, and a throw-in. Throw-in here for Galaxy 2 far side. 64th minute. Johnny Perez with the equalizer for Galaxy 2. Here's Robinson, though.
We haven't seen Morel since the last time these two met. He's missed out on the last 3 games for Lights FC. Happy to have him back. He's their first choice left fullback.
Galaxy 2 under a little pressure right now as it's played back to Romero. Wagoner had done well. I think the pace of a fresh-legged Johnny Perez was starting to get the better of Wagoner. Maybe the knock to the back of the head had something to do with it as well, but I think Johnny Perez had fresher legs than Wagoner, and that was starting to expose him, and that's where the change has come. Here comes Hernandez now for Galaxy 2. He's got Vera. Vera in tight quarters on the near side to Perez, back into Hernandez. Now Vera once again tried to square it over. That was read well by Chester and cleared ahead to Sandoval. He'll push forward through the middle of the park and brought down by Nava. Smart play, yellow card. That's how smart it was, the tactical foul.
Pretty easy call for the referee to make 3rd yellow card of the season for the Los Dos winger. You saw Sandoval on the burst and trying to put a stop to that counter attack, taking one for the team literally on that occasion. No change of shape here for Las Vegas Lights, but they've been rattled. Another look at it here. Nava clearly in behind. And no doubt about that, has a little hack. Clear yellow.
Play continues here off the restart. Here's Morel on the near side. He kept it in play. No. The AR puts the flag up. It'll be a throw-in for Galaxy 2. 66th minute. 2-2 now.
Joe, we talked about how would they respond going down 2-0 inside of a half an hour. I think we've seen the answer. This team has been knocked down on the mat throughout the entire season, and they've mounted comebacks time and time again. And this is not something that's a one-off. This is kind of a defining characteristic for these young guns. Still a lot of football, though, in Las Vegas. Have really proven to be formidable.
Well, the more impressive thing about it for Galaxy 2, you talk about being down 0-2, is they didn't lose their nerve, and youngsters might. And I think against San Diego we saw that. This time around that wasn't the case, so that's learning, right?
It's called crafting character as well, and that's how you learn it. And what we're seeing is maturation very much before our very eyes. Las Vegas will want to get back to what they were working earlier on. Marikwa dropping in and having those runners in and around him. Played in some lovely balls.
Well, they haven't had that channel open for them in the second half. So the adjustment made by Junior Gonzalez and his club has worked out. Here's Ontiveros for Galaxy 2 on the near side. Under some pressure here from Marikwa, who brings him down, and that'll be a foul and free kick for the home side.
Real important 23 minutes or so for Las Vegas Lights. Their season very much hanging in the balance. Technically, they can afford to drop points. They can't drop all 3. they do, they are out of playoff contention.
Robinson for Vegas, back defensively at the top of the penalty area. Fair knocks this one long, looking for Chester. Sliding on over is Vasquez. His clearance off the top of his foot and out of play. Throw it on the far side for Las Vegas. A lot of energy from Las Vegas in the first half, and maybe they're a bit spent at this moment.
Well, now the ball's in their court. How are they going to respond? Will we see that same similar type of character? We saw it the last time out when they met up here 16 days ago in Carson. In that thrilling 4-3 game, they battled their way back. Got those second half goals from Fennick as well as Frischnecht. And it was Raul Mendiola actually hitting the post in stoppage time, which would have been the equalizer and given them a big lift and a share of the points. And that's why they say this game is a game in a matter of inches. That could have really changed things for Lights FC.
Ball at midfield here for Galaxy 2 on the near side. Saldana's pass gets deflected. Hernandez does well. Unfortunately, the pass back defensively, though, right into the stride of Amarikwa. This will come on the near side for Robinson, able to play it on through onto the wing. De La Fuente is there. Watched there by Ontiveros. Off the Galaxy defender and out of play. And a corner kick for Las Vegas Lights.
Now here's where Los Dos want to be vigilant. Frank Yallop team always makes the most out of their dead ball situations.
Second ball comes onto the pitch, so that'll slow some things. De La Fuente's going to take this corner kick. Chester's inside the 6-yard box for Las Vegas. Here's the cross. Towards the spot it goes, knocked down in front. It's cleared to the top of the 18, and Vera will come out with possession for Galaxy 2, able to play it onto the far side. This will be a foul. And a free kick. Jorge Hernandez brought down there, and that could have been a yellow card as well, Christian.
Yeah. Clearly a foul, no question about it. I think we're going to get a word of warning to Fair, who clipped in on Hernandez. He showed a little bit of trickery.
Look at it again here.
This came in, that is a yellow in my book.
Vasquez was asking for it as well.
Every day of the week. And how he escapes a booking is beyond me. Clearly clattered it in him, didn't make a play for the ball whatsoever. Moby Fair, fortunate that he wasn't cautioned.
Hernandez fixing his boot. He's going to be all right. 70th minute in a 2-2 match. Here's Vasquez. Jalen Neal. Ontiveros showing for this one. Back to Neal. It'll go. He needs to go back to his goalkeeper and does. Here's Romero. Again back out. Vasquez. Vera on the far side, able to play it ahead. Jumping the play, though, was Billingsley, and here comes the counterattack. Billingsley on the far side. Vasquez trying to take the angle to cross into the area, cleared away by Neal. Over the far side, Amarikwa was making that late run.
Great positional understanding from such a young player in Jalen Neal. Recognized that Vasquez had been pulled, went a little bit higher, stayed with his runner in Amarikwa, and caught off that passing lane to intercept and send it to safety. Another nice little run forward from Billingsley, but Jalen Neal, that is his strength of his game. He has such a strong positional sense, cool under fire for a player that is only 17 years old. So we'll see a double switch here, an attack-minded move from Frank Yallop. He'll bring on Frischnecht, who's been really their super sub with 3 goals and 3 assists in a handful of appearances. And Rashawn Daly, big, strong target man, but has been playing wide on his left-hand side in recent week. He's got speed to burn. It'll be interesting to see how he faces up on his right against Ontiveros.
De La Fuente and Amarikwa done. Here's Daly as he comes onto the pitch, gets an opportunity from the arc, topped it right to the goalkeeper, Romero. That's an easy pickup for him.
And didn't quite connect. Had a good look at it. Would have been quite the introduction. So this is interesting with the Frischnecht type of player in there. He's a legitimate goal-scoring number 9. And everything the kid touches turns to gold at this point.
It's the long ball ahead intended for Augustine Williams. Second ball comes out to Hernandez. He'll play onto the right side for Johnny Perez. Perez on his left foot, able to shake the defender, gets the cross, but Norell rebounded well, recovered well on the play, and it's going to be a corner kick here for Galaxy 2.
Perez just as lethal on the right as he is the left, or playing underneath. Really has just that extra bit of technical quality, doesn't he?
Corner kick coming up for Galaxy 2 from the right side. It's a left-footed ball that should bend in towards goal. Hernandez plays it along the ground. He'll find Vera inside 30. Has a go at goal and over the bar and out of play. I think that surprised Vera just a bit. Here comes the substitution now for the Galaxy as Bawa will come onto the pitch. Coming back from injury. He's going to replace Nava.
This will provide a big, strong presence in the center. And this is an interesting move here. Bawa, a guy who's played anywhere along the back four, will come in here, and this will cause Cuevas to push higher on the left or move over to that right back role.
Yeah.
And Bawa will play on the left fullback position as Neal continues to partner Vasquez. Like Bawa, though, he's got a lot of praise, and Junior Gonzalez had some nice things to say about him. He provides power. He provides a good positional understanding. Strong in the tackle.
Here's Frischneck for Las Vegas. Plays it on the right side, looking for Chester. Nice job by Romero. He'll come out smothered far side of his area. The other switch for the Galaxy is Adrian Vera goes out of that center midfield position and plays onto the left wing. And that's how Galaxy 2 will look. Ontiveros pushes into the holding midfield position, replacing Vera. Onto the near side, here's Hernandez. He'll find Johnny Perez. Perez has a little room, switches it on over to the left side. Vera will wait on it. Watched there by Billingsley. On his right foot into Hernandez. Hernandez back out to Ontiveros. A heavy first touch. He'll find Hernandez again. On the left side, this looks good for Vera. Plays it down towards the spot. He had Hernandez and Perez there, but a good defensive play on the part of Fennick. Got in front of that cross, and Las Vegas fortunate that time around.
It's a little too far out in front. Vera, though, relishing the chance to play in his natural left-sided role. Likewise for Ontiveros. He can feature in the center of the park, but they're starting to connect.
Nice job by Saldana keeping this alive for Galaxy 2. It'll go on the left side again. Vera with the early cross that's blocked. It'll be cleared out. Galaxy 2 now to press for the win here. At least the go-ahead goal. We're in the 75th minute. We're tied at 2. Here's Fennick now for Las Vegas, right at the stripe. Nice job by Vasquez. No, foul, says our referee. He was right on the play. Free kick for Las Vegas.
Nice hold-up play from Blake Frischneck. Coming back from an ACL injury he suffered around the turn of the year. And local kid from the Vegas area, given a chance to run out for Frank Yallop in a tryout. Look at this hold-up play, just letting him run past him. Down about a pull down from Vasquez, who will have his hands full with Frischneck, who's a big, strong man.
Good cut here by Moses now, taking it down the middle of the park. This is dangerous for Las Vegas. Here's Daly with the shot, saved by Romero at the near side, and it's going to be a corner kick. Galaxy got
behind it, you know it.
Undressed there by Las Vegas going forward.
And stretched, and it's from the hold-up play from Frischneck, who occupies defenders. They collapse, opens it up on the right. Daly makes that run, tries to open up his hips, and how about this save? The save that he should make from Abraham Romero at the near post.
Got that left knee down. Corner kick here for Las Vegas on the near side. Nice job by Augustine Williams, the clear, but not far enough. Moses, his shot blocked by Vasquez. There, he's fouled by Hernandez and a free kick.
I like these moves from Frank Yallop, though. He's gone positive. He's gone for the jugular. He says, you know, I need to win this game. Another look at it pops out as it's cleared away. Moses, who's already found the score sheet tonight. Courageous defending from Vasquez, no doubt about it. Hernandez perhaps lucky to escape a booking himself, no doubt about it. The referee's letting them play a little bit more. It's got a physical edge. It hots up, but I tell you what, we've got a great 15 minutes ahead with this one deadlocked at 2.
Hydration break time here for the clubs as they walk on over to their respective benches, and they'll get a little more direction from their managers. LA Galaxy fans can now place a deposit for 2021 season ticket memberships, ensuring first access to Dignity Health Sports Park's best seating locations at the best rates for the 2021 MLS regular season. Visit lagalaxy.com/since96 to learn more. Galaxy 2 has actually had the benefit on the right side against Las Vegas going forward with Johnny Perez, Hernandez, and the combinations there and unlocking that defense. A little more of that, maybe finding Vera on the left side like they did not long ago, getting more comfortable, as you mentioned, Christian. Everybody's starting to play in their normal positions.
Yes, indeed, but big question, what is the normal position? Because we've seen so many different players play in different roles. Or Ontiveros sit right back. We've seen Vera drop in the center of midfield, even at left back, usually playing on the left-hand side, and now starting to grow into this game. Now, what Frank Yallop has done here, he's gone a little bit more direct with a Frischknecht in there and hoping perhaps that Daly can get in behind and wreak some havoc against Mauricio Cuevas, who's come over to this right-hand sided role for Los Dos. So they need goals right now, and I'll tell you what, they're going to go for the jugular in the final 15 minutes. Question is, after mounting this comeback from Los Dos, they've shown the character and the resolve to get to this point. Can they manage it? Can they take that next step in maturation and at least see this out for a share of the points, if not all of them?
Set plays are still going to play a big part in this match. Las Vegas has the advantage with the size on the pitch the rest of the way. You talked about Daly, you talked about Frischknecht coming on. Those are two big players that will have an advantage over Galaxy players. Vasquez is the only one really that matches up in terms of size. Augustine Williams does as well, but they still have other players like Billingsley and Sandoval. The thickness in the play of Moses, who can shake players off of him. So they have that advantage in terms of size and strength for the final 15 minutes or so. Here's Fair taking the free kick. Plays at top of the box. That could be a handball on Daly. Referee allowed the play to continue, and it's cleared out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, right on cue, Joe, and you see Vasquez just tangling with Sean Daly, also asking a bit of that grit and brawn from a player like Omar Ontiveros, who have to drop back and defend on those dead balls.
Here's Cuevas now for Galaxy 2 at midfield near side, trying to find Augustine Williams. It'll be cleared away. Comes ahead to Sandoval. Nice job by Ontiveros, nudging him. It'll come on loose for Saldana. He plays it left. Here's Bawa pushing forward. He's got Vera ahead if he wants him. Finds him there at the far side touch. Back it goes for Bawa. And cleared out of play by Sandoval. So a throw in here for Galaxy 2. 80th minute, tied at 2. Ontiveros, a lot of space in the middle of the park for him right now. Lets it go here for Jalen Neal. Neal has some room, decides to play ahead. Tried to break the lines there, but Robinson reacted well to it, able to clear it out. Neal again on possession for Galaxy 2 as it finally settles. Back to Saldana, squared over to Vasquez. Long ball ahead. This one too long. It's going to be easy for Delgado. He'll allow it to go out of play. I think the intention was for Johnny Perez, but well off the mark there, and a goal kick for Las Vegas. Two forwards for Frank Yallop's club now. They'll play with Frischknecht and Sandoval up high.
And it'd be Sandoval on that withdrawn striker role, almost a front three, if you will, with Daly on the left and Chester. They are set up for the counterattack, aren't they, with pace on the wings.
Ball at midfield here. Both teams struggling for possessions. It comes out of play. Touched last by Galaxy 2. Morel, the quick throw-in, trying to find Frischknecht. It'll come on through and back to the goalkeeper. Romero could have done better with that one. He plays it right into the Las Vegas bench. Throw in Las Vegas. Morel ahead this time to Daly. Again, Morel having possession. He takes it up the wing now, turns on Cuevas, gets the cross away, knocked away by Bawa. Here's Moses settling down. I thought he was going to take the shot. He gave it away, and the Galaxy are able to break out. Here comes Galaxy 2 on the counterattack. Perez, he's got Augustine Williams alongside. He'll cut in towards center. Williams does. The slide tackle there by Fennick. And out of play, touched last by Galaxy 2 for a throw in Las Vegas.
Timely, important challenge from the English central defenders, slowing the progress of Perez, who's had his way down the right-hand side earlier with Wagner. And here in the open field, gets goal side of Robinson. Good coverage back there, well-timed tackle from Johnny Fennick.
Here's Daly now for Las Vegas. Has to play it back defensively. Morel knocks it forward, looking for Frischknecht. He has it now. Nice job there by Neal. Steps in front. It'll come on through for Saldana. Has it top of the center circle. Needs to shake his defender in Moses. Plays it back to Vasquez.
And thought Jalen Neal lucky to escape a foul there as he brings down Frischknecht. Referee had a good look at it as well.
Neal knocks it long, trying to find Augustine Williams. It comes on loose. The collision there with a goalkeeper. It is going to be a penalty, I believe. Red card 2. Well, the referee puts it back in his pocket. Both players are down. He pulls out a yellow card instead.
Well, the whole question is, does double jeopardy apply here, and did he make a play for the ball? Well, you're right, Joe. He went straight for the back pocket and went for the red. And Delgado colliding, but this all stemmed from a huge defensive mistake from Fenech. Simple ball out of the back plate from Neal. Fenech misjudges it, and clearly it could have been
Not sure
a
that
red
was a
card.
foul on anybody, to tell you the truth.
I mean, he tries to go for the ball. He's got as much right to that as Augie Williams does. He's going to be cautioned for it. Penalty kick upcoming.
Penalty here for Galaxy 2. So the beneficiary of this call, Augustine Williams.
And no doubt about the penalty kick here. He does get the better of Williams. So a huge moment in both of these two teams' seasons right now. It hangs in the balance, and Augie Williams will step up to the spot already on the score sheet tonight, and this is massive.
Williams looking for his second goal on the evening. He has led Galaxy 2 throughout the season. He'll put it down at the spot. He'll wind up with that right foot, waiting for the referee's go ahead here. 84th minute, tied at 2. Looking for 3 unanswered as Galaxy 2. Williams steps into this one, fires away, he scores!
Very, very smooth from Augie Williams, who can do no wrong. You think he might go to the goalkeeper's right, opens up those hips, keeps it low, has plenty of pace behind it, and tucks it into that lower right-hand corner. Well hit from Augie Williams. Nicely taken penalty kick, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. And 3 unanswered goals. What a comeback here from Los Dos.
Here comes the substitution for Las Vegas as well, as Junior Burgos comes on, replacing Sandoval, who is done for the night.
A little bit more of that power off the bench. Delgado given the yellow card, the referee changing his mind, and in my estimation was the correct decision. It would have been a little bit harsh, as he did try to make a play for the ball. Nevertheless, Las Vegas have really dug themselves a hole.
Galaxy 2 leading now, 3-2. Flip this game on over. 85th minute now. Mentioned at the top of the broadcast, really a must-result, must-win situation for Las Vegas, if you think about it. To stay in the playoff race, if they lose tonight, and Christian was talking about it, the first tiebreaker is wins, they would be out on that tiebreaker.
And you can do the math and crunch the numbers. Just 2 victories in 11 games, just not good enough in a season of tumult. Even if they won their last 4 games and pulled level with Los Dos on 21 points, Los Dos would still have that first tiebreaker of victories with 7.
Ball on the near side now for Dally as he pushes forward. He's got some help from Morel. Galaxy have numbers back. Dally crosses into the near side of the 6, looking for Frischknecht. Kept alive. Morel again. Remember, it was a 4-3 game last time here at this game and in this building. Here's the shot from distance by Burgos and right on the goalkeeper, Romero, who makes the save, and no rebound.
Right. Took a little too long, and it needs to put his foot through that ball on that occasion. Just wrapped it around, almost passed it straight to Romero here. Great play, though. Dally opens this up. It starts with him. Another time for touch for Burgos, but nothing too menacing for Romero to deal with.
Here comes Galaxy 2 once again. On the left side is Vera. He'll knock this one back to Bawa. Vasquez. They'll try to burn some of this clock. Neal. Ahead it goes this time for Hernandez. He's got Cuevas on the right, finds him. Cuevas, early cross into the area off a second player, and that ended up being Johnny Perez's back. It'll come out the near side. Morel will play it forward. Off of Frischknecht and out of play. Galaxy 2 ready in another substitution here. I'll tell you in just a moment. Here's Dowley now. Left corner of the box, still with it. On his right foot, thinking about the shot. Can't get the shot away. Frischknecht over the bar and out of play. He says it was deflected. The referee agrees. And the corner kick here.
I thought the chance had gone, and Dally blowing a great opportunity to pull the trigger himself. Keeps the run going. Right here, he could have pulled the trigger. Good run back from Ontiveros to block the lane. First time hit from Frischneck, not off by much. To take a slight deflection.
Off the back of a leg on a turn defender there. Corner kick coming from the right side. Now Fair in the box as well. Right-footed ball played in towards the near side of the 6 and comes on through off of Chester. Still loose in the 6 and finally cleared away by Bawa over the near side touch. Living dangerously our Galaxy 2 right now. Morel for Las Vegas, onto his right foot, plays it towards the back side of the box. It'll bounce down in front. The clearance by Vera to the far side and able to clear into midfield. Hernandez on the run. He'll collect it there. He is 2 on 4 defenders right now. He realizes that, and he'll put on the brakes for now and just keep possession. Out to the right side it comes for Augustine Williams. Williams will have a go. And out of play for a goal kick.
Augie Williams knows better, and that's where he's got to hold possession up, take some time off the clock. It was a speculative half chance, and it's played out. Man down on the other end is Abraham Romero. Game becomes stretched right now.
Here comes the Galaxy training staff to take a look at him. Soccer fans, LA Galaxy return to MLS play for their 2020 season. Be sure to catch the next match Saturday, September 19th between the Galaxy and the Colorado Rapids, 7:30. Tune in for the match play-by-play radio version, LAGalaxy.com. Christian Miles will have it. Kobe Jones and I will be live starting at 7:30 on Spectrum Sportsnet for the telecast. The Galaxy unbeaten in their last 6.
This would be a big blow here. Romero's been brilliant. Started every game except the first game, winning the #1 gloves over the likes of Eric Lopez and just getting some attention to that right knee. Backup tonight is Anthony Ramos, the 17-year-old who has yet to make an appearance for Los Dos. Meanwhile, Junior Gonzalez getting set to make a change.
Adrian Gonzalez will be coming on. The wincing, though, you saw that moments ago from Romero as the trainer was taking a test of the knee. He's going to be helped to his feet, and he's going to be okay, at least as we see it at the moment.
The gloves are off, but looks as though he's going to try and play through it, and here comes a change.
Interesting. Johnny Perez is going to leave the match.
And this really is an interesting move here. This is Perez was magnificent after coming on, just unlocking them with frequency. So not too many times you see a player substituted in and out in the same app, but it may be a lockdown move here as they look for a more defensive posture. And you see Junior Gonzalez imploring some instructions and advice.
7 minutes of added time here.
So Gonzalez will tuck in just under the likes of Augie Williams. Perhaps a little more steel, we shall see. We haven't seen a lot of Adrian Gonzalez this season.
Here's Fennick launching long into the Galaxy defense, knocked away by Neal. Burgos with the attempt. It goes out of play, and a goal kick here. And I think Romero is going to begin to take his time on restarts.
Well, as with any group, how can they manage a game? Look, we know about their character to fight back. Can they see this one out? They let it slip late the last time they met. Raul Mendiola, as we mentioned earlier, a chance to equalize. They gave away chance after chance. These balls are going to come thick and fast inside the penalty area. How strong will this Los Dos backline be? How well can they match up physically and clear their area?
Good news there is that Romero took that goal kick and powered it into midfield. Remember, the trainer came on and was taking a look at that right knee at the time, and if it was still bothering him, you can bet Galaxy 2 was going to play it short. Here's Fennick now for Las Vegas. Back to his goalkeeper, Delgado. He'll knock in to the middle of the park, and it's collected by Jalen Neal. Ontiveros has it now for Galaxy 2. Near side it comes. Hernandez back to Cuevas, and he'll play it on forward. Gonzalez will continue his run towards the goalkeeper, Delgado, who sends in the midfield once again. Ontiveros. Hernandez. Augustine Williams onto his left foot. He has a chance at goal here. Fires away, and it's blocked. Kept alive by the Galaxy, though. Here's Saldana. It had signs of a hat trick there.
Close to it. I'd like to see him have a pop, perhaps, and force a save out of Delgado, or even win a corner out of it. Just trying to drag it back and put it on his weaker left foot.
Nice movement here on the part of Saldana and Ontiveros to keep possession. Ahead it goes to Hernandez. Now Saldana once again. Hernandez picks up the foul and a free kick.
Well played by Hernandez. Shielded the ball, did well. Knock it around short, keep possession. The order of the day, 7 minutes of stoppage time. More than ample opportunity for Vegas to sneak one in here and take a share of the spoils and keep their season alive.
Here's Vasquez. As play continues, Saldana onto the left wing. Vera. He'll get the cross away, looking for Williams. Fenech did well. Smart play on the part of the defender, playing that ball away. Cleared by Fear back into midfield and dumped in by Vasquez once more. Now Vera will settle for Galaxy 2. Back it goes to Bawa. Squares it on in on Tiveros. He'll take up the space. Broken up by Robinson, who did well on the play as he jumped the pass. And Las Vegas comes out with possession. Played onto the left side, looking for Dali. Now a lot of just kicking and hoping going on out there for Las Vegas. They still have plenty of time, more time than they're giving themselves credit. Still have good 3 minutes to go in this match, if not a little more than that. Fenech notches long again, cleared away by Neal. Hernandez wins the second ball. It'll come back now for Cuevas under pressure and plays it out for a throw in Las Vegas here.
Well, it's hit and hope right now for Las Vegas Lights. Los Dos doing a pretty good job of pressing a little bit higher, keeping that ball out of their own penalty area when Frischknecht in there sniffing around along with Dali on the second balls.
Here's Frischknecht trying to turn the corner on Neal, who did well, who stood him up and cleared the ball away. Dali, though, on possession for Las Vegas near side. Played all the way back out to Robinson. 95th minute. 3-2 in favor of Galaxy 2. Burgos. Chester sends in on the top of the box, cleared away by Vasquez. Here's Robinson once again. Another ball towards the top of the area, towards the ground though, and this will come out the near side. Morel, his cross, blocked by Cuevas, and cleared back out. Morel again for Las Vegas though, sends into the area, out comes Abraham Romero, able to box it away. Kept alive one more time. No, a foul, says our referee. It looked like it was a developing chance for Las Vegas, but the foul was called and a free kick.
Well, Morel's caused some problems, puts in a teasing ball. Awkward little punch there from Romero.
You would hope he recognized it a little sooner so he can just pull it out of the air, but he had to leave his feet. In the meantime, Galaxy 2 will get this free kick.
And Gonzalez going down under the challenge. But they brought in Billingsley from that right side of roll into defense, just throwing him into the box, getting it wide with the likes of Chester or Morel here on this left. Just heave it in there and hope for the best. Perhaps someone can get a head on it or latch on to a second ball.
Just over a minute to go unofficially. Romero sends it long. Williams will just flick it on into the Vegas defense. Morel will send it long again into midfield. Frischknecht wins that one into Burgos onto the right side. Chester onside, has a go at goal to the near post. And Romero makes the save.
He's just a little bit more patient. Got himself slightly goal side there of Bawa, operating on the left-hand side of that Los Dos defense, but had a run from Frischknecht right through the middle here. It's going to be a big ask. Romero had the angle, couldn't quite connect it and hit it flushly enough. Not enough power in the end either.
Another foul here at midfield. Hernandez wins that foul. Final 30 seconds unofficially. Hernandez will be slow to get up, and the Galaxy 2 will take their time getting the ball to the free kick spot as well.
Yeah, he's been better here in the second half, and to his credit, I think that Junior Gonzalez may have said something to him. Sure, he's had a talk between the last game in which he was subbed off at halftime after his starting role last Wednesday. and he really came on in the second half, got closer, made the lines a little bit more connected, put himself about, better work rate.
That hydration break discussion changed things for Hernandez and Galaxy 2. They came out of that shell, that little funk they may have been in, and started playing a more clean game and more aggressive going forward.
Well, they're almost their own worst enemy, dropping deep, letting that space, letting him knock around. Too easy to play against. And they say it's a game of two halves, but it's been a game of a half an hour versus an hour. It was all Vegas in the first half hour, but credit to Los Dos, who've had the better of play since then.
Here's Moses on the right side now for Las Vegas. Final moments of this one. We are past time. Our referee will point to midfield, and that is it. The comeback victory for LA Galaxy 2. 3 unanswered goals in a 3-2 victory over Las Vegas Lights FC tonight. And Galaxy 2 jump back in to second place in Group B.
Yes, indeed, and that sees them move 2 points clear of Landon Donovan and San Diego Loyal with a game in hand. Congratulations to them, but a masterclass of tactics, of grit, determination, and quality. Junior Gonzalez, for me, pushed all the right buttons, did everything he needed to do. So impressed with these on-field, on-the-fly adjustments, and you'd have to say 3 points deserved for LA Galaxy 2.
Augustine Williams, 2 goals on the night, including the game winner from the spot. 3-2 in favor of LA Galaxy 2 over Las Vegas. More to come right after these words. Stay with us.
This is LA.
Esto es LA.
Ciudad de Los Ángeles.
This is our city.
Esta es nuestra casa.
Since 1996.
Since 1996.
Esta es nuestra
This
familia.
is our family.
Familia.
Our club. Supporting each other.
Supporting our team. Champions. Here.
Ahora.
Siempre. LA.
Daniel Steris.
That's a nice touch from Pavone. Still Christian Pavone! Let's see first. Corona! Oh boy! It's a good chance for Alvarez! His first MLS goal! He's got an open goal! Score!
Well, it was ominous through the first 25 minutes of this match before Galaxy 2 found their stride, and they came roaring back for a 3-2 victory over Las Vegas Lights FC, dealing a dagger to the Las Vegas season, and for the Galaxy 2 moving into second place in Group B, Christian.
The plot thickens, Joe Totino. What a game. And you flash back to the half-hour mark. Los Dos down 2 goals. It's Amarikwa and Lights FC running rampant, having the better of the play. Los Dos look out of sorts. The hydration break comes, and then they managed to get one back from Williams. Gave themselves a chance, a fighting chance down 2-1 at halftime, and they didn't look back from there.
Let's take a look at the highlights of this match. A very entertaining match here at Dignity Health Sports Park.
Beautiful ball played through, defensive miscommunication from Vasquez, as well as the goalkeeper Romero. Simple goal that time from Seth Moses, and then brilliant work from Sandoval here. And the one touch is absolutely superb from Amarikwa. An expert finish, 3rd goal of the season for Yamakani Chester. And there's the strike in. Ontiveros with a sensational run to serve it on a platter for Williams, who grabs goal number 8 at that point, 2-1. We go to the second half, and the Galaxy hitting that long diagonal, and the brilliant Johnny Perez keeps up his strength on the challenge from Fenech and slots it home at the near post. Johnny Perez paying huge dividends off the bench. That was the equalizer, and then this long run played in. Fenech misjudges it, and it was Delgado colliding with the likes of Augie Williams, who steps up and puts it home. A brace tonight. Augie Williams with 9 goals on the season. What a comeback from Los Angeles Galaxy 2 this evening.
And they surge on to the second place in Group B now, and it will be a sprint to the end to win over that second position in Group B and postseason play for Galaxy 2.
Well, they have the weekend off as well, a chance to take a grasp of things, take stock of things, and gear up for another visit of Landon Donovan and a reinvigorated San Diego Loyal. Look, I'm not going to throw out the 6-pointer cliche. We know how important these games are. We got 4 games to go, the top 2 spots. Let's do it.
Well, we thank you for listening to us on SiriusXM Channel 157, the USL Game of the Week. You'll find that every week on SiriusXM FC Channel 157. We also thank you for joining us at the LA Galaxy platforms, as well as ESPN Plus this evening. For Christian Miles, Joe Tutino saying so long from Dignity Health Sports Park, where the Galaxy spotted Las Vegas Lights 2 goals and then came roaring back with 3 unanswered for a 3-2 victory. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.